Hello, my nerds. I have a little giveaway to do. This is a little something from Ant Design. They sent this to me to do a review, and I figured, heck, let's make it a giveaway as well. So I already opened this and gave it a little look-see-loo to kind of get an idea of what was going on. It's just stickers. SOS. So this is a spinner, and it is also a haptic coin, I guess. It's called N-Power in titanium. So this took a little bit for me to like figure it out, okay? Because it's small. These buttons are like 17 millimeter diameter or something. So sorry, I'm getting distracted by the sound of the bearing. I did put a different bearing in there already, and that will ship when we do the giveaway, because I did not like the bearing they put in there the first time. It was a little too smooth for me. So let's just like break this thing down. Let's look at this, break this down, give you an idea of what's going on. So we got some stickers in there, more stickers, and there's little balls. So yeah, so here's the thing I haven't quite explored yet. Now you tell me. I think, yeah. Okay, so we got gold balls and we got silver balls. So there's a difference there. And then we got some more springs. Oof, I'm gonna need my little tweezers for this stuff. Ah, I did it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 springs. These are tools. I will show you what to do with them later. That was the stock bearing. We are looking at basically just stainless steel rings, stainless steel cage, stainless steel balls, all stainless steel bearing, and then we got some extra balls for the haptic ring bit of it. 2, 4, 6 of the silver, 3 of the gold. I don't know if it was supposed to be gold or silver or something like that, but that's what I got. And then this is another part that I will show you as well, and it makes it just a ring, basically, I think. Okay, so this is what you get, a little flying saucer. And then you can also go click, click, click. So that click is set up stock still. I haven't changed anything there, but I did put another bearing in it. So my notes, like right off the hop, I want to show you the dimensions of this thing, because like a lot of spinners, one thing that happens with them, this is the thing I don't like about this thing right away, is like the clearance. Like I don't know who has this kind of clearance for their fingies. So here we go. So buttons are standing 12.54. All right, and then body is 10.89. So since I am getting over a cold and not doing that kind of math in my head, I will go 12.54 on my computer right here, and then go minus 10.89. So that gives 1.65 mil of a difference, but then we're dividing that by 2, because that's how much clearance each one of your fingers gets on each side. So dividing that by 2, you basically get 0.825. 0.825 right there of your finger clearing that thing. So what this means is that it means, like, for me, when you have a very, very tight clearance sort of spinner, what the designer has designed it for is to not hold it with your pointer and your thumb, because to do it and to actually have it not hit, you basically have to hold it like you're having high tea with the queen or something, and you've got your finger right up there kind of thing, right? So what they have designed it for is this, because if you have it like this, I don't know about you, but I can't get decent like rips and spins with a spinner unless I have my thumb more like this, right? That's how I want to do it. And to be fair, you can get it, but it's just hitting your finger a lot, right? So you could get practice with it, I guess. It doesn't take a lot to rip because it is so small. This thing's only 36.5 mil. Most times we do this in inches. So like 1.5 inches across, basically. So yeah, this is kind of the design that I think it's meant for. It's meant for a middle finger with a thumb kind of grip, because you can get that dainty sort of fingertip grip, but then you've got this one to flick with and this one to flick with. So once I sort of realized this, it became a lot more fun to play with, because it's just, you're not hitting yourself all the time, right? So yeah, that's that aspect of it. You can do the clicking thing on either side. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, on the side, just switch right over to that. So that's kind of cool. It is very convenient and easy to just have in a pocket and just give it a little flip, give it a little click, give it a little flick, give it a little click, right? So that's kind of neat. Weight tie. This thing's light. I haven't even weighed it yet. Let's see what we got. 43, yeah, 43. 43 grams, but a wee baby. Okay, so let's just rip it apart, okay? Show you everything that's going on here. So one of my first things was always, oh, so if the grips are, you know, not high enough, can I shim them? No, you can't. They have dedicated threading. So that is what dedicated threading looks like. There is no post to be removed there or anything like that. It just goes together. That's all you get. So those are the grips, and yeah, let me just get you that. I'm pretty sure there was 17. Back to middle. Yeah, 17. Yep, cool. So got that. And then we have a retention fit bearing system. So no glue or anything like that. That's kind of cool. That's where this tool comes in. So it just goes right in there like that. And then we're going to hold that part and we screw. So take that out. So this is one of those like Golden Eagle sort of things I put in there. This is just really cool bearings. One of my favorite bearings. So I'm going to throw that in there. Just better. It's just a better bearing. Yeah, I'll have that ship with it for sure. And then basically you've got it still like that. You get the spinning part out, but it's all still together. Okay. So at that point, I mean, like you could just play with it like that, right? Just have a little haptic coin thing going on. Or we can go further and we can modify the haptic coin part. So we get this little thing in there again, and we unscrew this part. I will hand it to Ant Designs. Like the design of it is crazy when you think about all these little moving parts that are involved in this thing. It's pretty crazy, and just having it all work together. Okay, what have I done now? Oh, okay, so now we are into don't lose the balls land. Where'd that freaking ball go? There it is. Okay, so that's what was in there. Those almost look darker than the other ones. Interesting. Okay, so that's there. There must have been other brass balls and they just got patinaed on them. And then you've got little slots for your springs going in there. So again, very reminded of like mechanical fidgets that I used to kind of mess around with. And then like, check this bearing out. Look at this thing. Crazy. Ooh, it's all oily. I'm all oiled up now. Let's dry that off. I don't want all that oil. You don't oil bearings. That's like rule number 1. Don't oil bearings. Keep them dry. Dry bearings. Okay. Oh, nice. Definitely shielded in there, so it's fine if it has some oil. And then, heck, you know, that comes out. So, get this down to bare bones. Which I believe that is that now. Now I gotta remember how to put it all back together. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to play with these springs. Because I haven't done that yet. So I'm gonna add them all. I'm just gonna put them all in. Log it. Yeah, it's pretty easy to put in. I don't need the tweezers. Drop those. Then the balls come, and then I'm definitely gonna want the tweezers. So I have a feeling that having tons of balls in here is gonna cause it to, I don't know, be like really hard to spin. Can't tell. Unsure yet. We'll find out. Pioneering this together. So let's see if I can have this up higher while I do this and not drop all of these damn things. Might not work. So yeah, mechanical fidget parts. Definitely something you want to go to Amazon and get yourself like those little like cases with all the little compartments. Because damn, they're small. And they're so hard to mess with. Oh my god, just stay there. Okay, so you're going down the table now. Go. I think I did it. Okay. So dark is pressed down there. And all I have to do is put this back in here. Oh, don't forget the bearing. Oh, that goes in the... We're learning together. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Bearing goes on the other side. Oh, look at that. Okay, so there we go. So, bearing goes in, same side as the balls. Then goes over top. This goes in there, and then I think it is this one. Yeah, actually, ooh, good opportunity. So I'm gonna put this other one in that doesn't have the part for the bearing. So you see the difference in those two guys? So that's what you want when you want to have a bearing in and spinning, and this is what you want when you don't want it. So you can put that in like that. And then they have this tool that is meant to help with that. So what it is you put one side in like that and the other in like that, and you end up getting this like little handle thing. And then in theory you should be able to just turn it closed. But I actually never ended up using it because, like you just saw, it goes through the holes and it ends up making it not work. So I just use my fingers. Yeah. Ooh. That's actually more interesting than I thought. So what that has done is that has increased the resistance. Now it is like, it's like harder to do. But the clicks, I don't know if you can hear the difference, they're more, almost more defined. Interesting. I don't like it like that. So I'm going to switch it right back, but it's good to know. So basically, the more balls you're adding, you're basically adding more resistance. I thought it was going to end up kind of making it be a bit sloppier or something like that, or have it be more like a ZZ plate, if you're familiar with that from like Metal Toys DZ or something. But yeah, no, that was not the case. So we're going to flip that the other way. Take that out like that. And then I'm going to go with, started with 2. Let's try 4. I guess let's do it like that. I guess technically you could just leave your extra springs inside. I don't see how that would be a problem, but I'm not going to charge ahead too much there. And take those out. There we go. Back to that. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to put the bearing side in. That tool is a lot easier to use right here. There we go. Let's see what that, I think that could be tighter. I'm not quite there yet. So the springs want to come up from that, but so I'm holding it and grabbing both sides at the same time to make sure that the threading is poking, that this is poking out on the other side to see that I've got it. And I think that's actually it. That's the amount of tolerance that they want right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit better. That's interesting. They've done that well, that the amount of balls slowly seems to be increasing the resistance. Yeah, I like that. I'll go with that. Okay, so we got that back. We got this in here. Good, good. So let's get our little golden one back in here. And then this part, I'm like, what the heck? I was like trying to use this. Maybe it'll just like work for me now. But it's like, there is not a lot of thread there. And I don't know, just watch me try to do this. Oh yeah, that's the first time I've done that like that. That took so much like tiddly fiddly. I just did it with my finger. Like the other times, I would just hold it. Okay, and then I'm glad this happened. So this is what happens when you're holding this, and then I went to screw this in, and it went past, and it started unscrewing the other side. So you have to be careful about that. Now it's like now the left turn has become the righty tighty on this side has now become the lefty loosey on this side. So now if I go left on this side, it's tightening it on this side. And then it just released and came off there. So you have to be careful. You have to go, okay, I'm tight, good. And then you can go over here, I guess, and just check and be like tight. And you can't do it too much or it starts affecting the other side. Okay, we're still good on that. We'll put our grips back in. Don't think it matters which side you do. But yeah. And yeah, there we go. I really wish, like, because my hands, I've been told, are like very, very big. Even though I did measure them, and they're average. They're extremely average. So I guess for the average size hand, maybe this is too small of a fidget or too small a button. So I kind of wish that I had smaller hands so I could like showcase this better. I guess my wife. Hey, baby. Yeah. You busy right now? Wife has much smaller hands than me, don't you?
Yes, technically.
Okay, show. Much smaller hands.
It's not my fault.
I've got like an inch.
That's what she
inch.
said.
Okay, so you have smaller hands, so
I do, and this one's more comfortable.
So she likes this one
because I can reach it. Like, because normally I have to like switch it to this finger and like the middle, and I can't reach it that way. I can reach this.
Yeah.
In any finger, any side.
Okay, and it feels comfortable in your hand.
Well, it does, because it doesn't keep smacking against like the center of my palm or other fingers.
And your hand's so small, it makes it look like huge.
That's what they do.
That came out wrong.
For you. With love. But yeah, so, yeah, I also don't feel like I'm going to drop it, which is a worry with ones that are like really large.
That's true, yeah. I mean, this doesn't have any, like, gyroscopic effect or anything like that.
Ooh,
right?
I can do this thing without having to grab it with my pinky. Normally I have to like hold it in one spot with my pinky to be able to make things go around.
Yeah.
But this is small enough that I can just like put it at my palm, you know, and not have to.
Seems kind of like you really like it. Maybe you should enter the giveaway.
I feel like that wouldn't be fair to your other subscribers.
Hey, random number generation, baby.
And go.
Ah, nerfed by a tool.
That's what happens in real life.
Yeah. So like I was saying, it's like I can only really do it like this, and I think that's what it's designed for. But yeah, smaller hands, maybe you have a little more. Maybe it fits a little bit more. It feels a little bit more at home.
It's advantage.
Yeah. So I'm going to give this away, and it's going to be standard. Just, go and subscribe to Fidget Nerd. That's the YouTube channel that you're watching right now. And make a little comment. Say you're in. Easy. It would also be great if you would just go and follow Ant Designs on Instagram. Or go check out their website, bookmark it, something like that. Do them a favor, okay? So, Ant Design right there. Ant Design. They got a lot of cool other ones too. They have a slider, and they have another multi one that's like called the Comma, I believe. Pretty cool with doing ones that are multifunctional. Subscribe, follow Ant Design, leave a comment, say you're in. I'll give you a number. We'll draw this bitch, and we'll get you this cool little haptic coin spinner extravaganza. Okay? There we go. Cheers, nerds. Have a good one.